Toth Bator and the Tamana culture. Was there a universal world culture? A researcher named Dr. Toth Bator thinks there was such a culture, and he has presented over 1 million place names from around the world to prove his point. All of these similarities in place names and cultural expressions, separated by thousands of miles, suggest that at some time in our distant past, mankind shared a universal culture, just as they spoke a similar proto-language, which linguists call Nostratic. Dr. Vamos Bator believes he has found this universal culture, which spanned the entire world for untold millennia before our present era. Dr. Vamos Bator calls this pre-diluvial culture Tamana, the name these ancient civilizers used to denote their colonial cities. The people practicing this culture are called the Proto-Saharans. Dr. Vamos Bator was born in Hungary in 1928. He was a secondary school teacher and taught English, German, Russian, and Esperanto. Later, he received his PhD in educational psychology. He worked at the Hungarian Research Center for Education. Dr. Vamos Bator is a very important scholar. He moved to Hawaii in 1977, and there he perfected his research and brought to our attention the great culture Tamana. Dr. Vamos Toth observed that certain place names common to his ancestral home in the Carpathian Basin of his beloved Hungary were also found in countries outside of Europe. After years of research, he discovered that 5,800 place names are found in the Carpathian Basin and 149 countries around the world. Over 3,500 of these place names can be seen outside of Eurasia, in Africa, the Americas, and Oceania. Most of these towns and rivers that share Tamana place names are found in areas recently discovered or geographically not even known 100 or even 150 years ago. The term Tamana is a place name found in 24 countries around the world. Dr. Vamos Toth discovered the occurrence of this place name as a river in northern Ontario, Tamunu. This place name, situated in a secluded swampy area near the Hudson Bay, is an effusive superlative survival of the Tamana or Proto-Saharan culture. Tamana in the Manding language of Africa, the Magyar language of Hungary, and the Dravidian language spoken in India share the same meaning: strong place, stronghold, or original settlement. Since the cities established by the Tamana people were cities or trading centers situated among hostile tribes, led to these settlements being called Tamana or stronghold. The Carpathian Basin was a center for cattle rearing and copper mining during the Middle Neolithic. Dr. Vamos Bator has found thousands of toponyms that connect the Carpathian Basin and Africa. He calls the ancient Kushite culture that connected all these colonies for the fertile African crescent Tamana. Dr. Vamos Bator has opened up the world to new knowledge about the toponyms and cultural traits that connected the ancient world civilizations. He has been able to use linguistics, anthropological and historical, and toponymic evidence to vividly make us aware of Tamana culture. The Hungarian people speak the Magyar language. Many researchers have assumed that the Magyar people only recently arrived in the Carpathian Basin from Asia. This is not necessarily true for all the Magyar. The Magyar trace their origins back to ancient Nubia. The Arvisarak, an ancient book of the Magyar, said that the name Uz was applied to the ancient Magyar, the largest tribe of the Black Huns. Tibor Barat has given a considerable amount of data which indicates that the Kushites from Nubia played an important role in the formation of the Magyar. As a result, we find that the Magyar Hungarian language is closely related to African and Dravidian languages. There is considerable mention of a great deluge in the legends and ancient lore of almost all the peoples on the planet. In the Hebrew Bible, we find the biblical account of Noah, who was told by God to build an ark to carry the remnants of mankind and the animals throughout the earth. It would appear, in a sense, that the Magyar people may relate back to this culture, according to Dr. Vamostov. It appears, in a sense, that the Tamana people also claim descent from the Great Ma, founder of the Fifth Confederation. For illustration, the Manding or Mandinga people call themselves Mainde, the children of Ma. The Sumerians call themselves Magari, exalted children, while the Magyar refer themselves as Mogari or Mokar, the exalted children. The research of Dr. Vamas Toth indicates that the Tamana had their own writing as proven by the similarity of the pottery writing found on ancient pottery from Africa and Eurasia. In addition, they possessed an outstanding boat technology and knowledge of nautical astronomy. The Tamana people offered prayers to Ka, the ancient spirit god. In Magyar, this god was called Khan. In Mandinkan, it was called Kani, and in the Dravidian languages, it was called Kayan. Dr. Vamas told Bator, after years of research, has found the missing link in ancient history. That is, numerous toponyms around the world that point to a common origin for people in ancient times. Although many scholars would dispute this claim right away without reviewing the evidence, the results of Dr. Vamastov's research, when viewed with an open mind, and the hundreds of toponyms that he has discovered, would show a link between place names in Africa, Eurasia, and Americas, deserves to be examined by other academics. A key element of Dr. Vamastov's research has been the discovery of a regularity of prefix or suffix place name elements. The use of this method is not new. It was also used by Imauer in his 1924 book, The Chief Elements Used in English Place Names. The toponymic data collected by Vamas-Toth complements the work of Ibn Havri, who in Dravidian origins in the West made factual claims about the common origin of pre-Indo-European cultures in Europe and Asia. The discovery of the Ari element in many toponym examples by Vamas-Toth is significant because Ari agrees with Ur, the Dravidian suffix for city, village, or town. In Sumerian, Uru, has a similar meaning. This corresponds to terms in Manding languages where we have Furu, property of a clan, which would also relate to a city. Dr. Vamas-Toth gives us many Tamana place names with the Ma element. This agrees with the Mandi word Ma, area or surface. This corresponds to the Dravidian word man, earth, soil, and land. It is clear now from the research of Dr. Vamas-Toth that there was an ancient culture, a Tamana culture, a culture where many people lived, and that many people shared this culture, and that many remnants of the civilizations found today. The evidence is clear. Many place names in Eurasia, Africa, and the Americas are substrates that are derived from languages spoken by the Tamana people, which include Sumerian, Magyar, Mandikan, and the Dravidian group. The toponyms discovered by Dr. Vamas-Toth also highlight the wide dispersal of the Tamana people in ancient times, and the origination of the substantial Nostratic vocabulary that linked widely dispersed languages from Africa to Eurasia and the Americas. The research of Dr. Vamas-Toth is witness to the high-level universal culture of its Tamana culture bearers.